Good morning, followers. This is Keith Menifee, and behind the camera is Rose Reynolds from Helltown Haunts. Today's investigation is very interesting. We're going to do the Bellboyd cottage. Bellboyd was a Confederate spy that was here in Front Royal for a little while. The house you see here is the original house. It's just not in its original location. The ironic thing, I lived in this house as a kid. This house originally was on High Street, behind Main Street, which is now the Element Restaurant. Back then, it was the Fishback Hotel. Later, it was known as the Strickler House Hotel. Bellboyd's aunt and uncle, the Stewarts, ran this hotel. When Bellboyd got in trouble in Martinsburg, Virginia at the time, now it's West Virginia, she actually shot and killed a Union officer. She got in trouble for that, so her parents sent her down here to stay with her uncle. That's where she developed her spying techniques. And if you want a good, very historical tour of the Bellboyd cottage, come down here to the Heritage Society. They'll give you the tours of the Botha's house and the Bellboyd. Very informative. So we're going to go inside today and see if we can talk to any of the spirits. There's a lot I want to see if is here. I actually had my great uncle and my grandfather both pass away in this house. We want to see if we can talk to any residual spirits, anything like that. See what we can draw from the house. We say everything is up to your interpretation. We mean no harm to any of the spirits, no disrespect. So we come in peace. So I invite you to come inside and look at the building and enjoy. Thank you. We're in the main hallway now of the Bellboyd cottage. This is off of the main entrance, which would have been behind the Fishback Hotel. This is the way they would have went out there. Over here is a picture painting of Bellboyd, and it's done by a local artist. Gives you a feel for who she was. She moved in this house when she was approximately 17 years old. So she was a devout Confederate. She loved the South. So when she was in Martinsburg, the Union officer tried to accost her mother and take the flag down. So she shot him in the neck with her father's pistol, which incited a riot. So she came down here. She rode on horseback. She was a great horsewoman. She rode on horseback all the way from Martinsburg to here in Front Royal. So we're going to listen now see if we can draw anything. We're going to start in the parlor, where she listened a lot of times where they entertained some of the officers. And come on back and we'll go in this other room. Today is going to be a good day for paranormal investigation. As soon as we set up in the parlor, Rose was hearing footsteps upstairs. Hopefully we hear a lot more.
I can still kind of hear them too.
Oh, this is going to be good. Now what I've got in my hand is my phone, which an app is called Ghost Tubes. It works off radio frequencies that allow spirits to put out the radio frequencies to tell, words. So sometimes you may hear a word. Sometimes if it's a single word, it can be a random word. A lot of times we'll get interest, in a conversation that'll actually help us. We'll ask for names. We'll ask for places, events, and it's very, what was that? It already said something.
God.
Well, she was a religious lady. She said God. But what I want to direct your attention to right off the bat is the piano. Rose. Bellboyd loved to play the piano and entertain the people. When I was a kid, a child here, and some of the people that actually work here will tell you, you can still hear faint, subtle piano notes played. So we know somebody who likes music is still here. There's pictures all around in the room. The fireplace. Over here is the history of when this building was moved in 1982. It almost got destroyed. This is strange. So the word she was saying, it was strange. I guess it was for her, it was strange.
Yes.
Because the place physically got picked up and moved from where it was.
Yeah, I guess she came down the stairs because when I was over here moving the camera, there was really more creaking.
We're getting spikes now, paranormal spikes.
Oh.
What?
This has a low level of, like, it's got something.
Yeah.
It's
So Rose is going to do a K2 meter that gives electrical charge if there's any spirits or anything like that. So she's going to do a base reading of the room.
Yeah, I got the...
We do this very professionally. We're not just silly ghost hunters. We do a true paranormal study. We do it very respectful. When we come into a place, we tell the spirits we're here with no disrespect, no harm. Rose is going to have to...
It's dark.
It's dark.
The tombstone room is quite dark.
Yep.
I'm going to recalibrate this real quick because
Okay.
it went up to 5.
Ooh, that's very strong. Most of the time, 1 to 2 is a normal reading, and then you get higher than that, there's energy spikes. See, energy, you know, every one of us are made up of a spirit, a soul, and a body. The soul goes somewhere when you die. The body goes in the ground or cremated, that leaves. But energy, which is the spirit, has to stay. It has to go somewhere. Oh, she just got a very high reading.
There's somebody sitting in the chair.
There is someone sitting in the chair. Tell me, who is on the love seat? Who is on the couch?
Weak.
Weak.
Hard to talk.
Okay, the spirit is telling us it's very weak right now. She just got a very big spike on this table.
Right there on that couch.
So, let's see if, would you like to say anything? We're here to listen to you, to let you talk.
Let's see if they're... Yeah, it's still going up.
If it beeps, that is a very strong energy.
Hello!
You want to hang on to this? That way you can hear it.
Yeah, sure.
And that way I'll do the recorder. Would anybody like to say anything?
I don't think there's any like electrical stuff over here that could be setting it off, because usually it only happens if it's like a lamp or something.
Yeah, but see?
See, now this is going off.
Yeah, you're getting high energy in the middle of the room, which you don't usually get.
That's so...
This was the parlor. There was a lot of Union troops that would do their meetings in this room. So we may have some residual energy that may not be Bellboyd. What was that?
Devil.
Devil. No, we're not going to talk to demons, devils. No, we're not here for that. We're here to talk to the spirits that want to stay here. Any negative or demonic spirits, they don't have a place here. So yeah, there was a lot of activity here in Bellboyd's time. She was one of the stories I like about her. She was a very strong-willed young lady, and back when she was a child, at the age of 12, she wasn't allowed to sit at the dining room table. So because that was only for adults to entertain. So what did she do? She goes out in the barn, gets her horse, which is an adult horse, rides it in the house, into the parlor, into the dining room, and says, my horse is old enough. So that tells right away how strong-willed the woman that she was. So, I mean, she was something that... Who was that? I hear. Did you hear that?
Uh-huh.
That was a loud noise.
Yeah, it said, who is that? And then there's a bunch of
then,
shuffling
yeah.
upstairs.
That was interesting. The meter said, who was that? And we could hear, shuffling around upstairs.
So cool.
A Union newspaper man, Bill actually locked him in her bedroom upstairs. We'll be going to that room very soon. So we may get some very interesting readings in that. So she was giving secrets to Stonewall Jackson, and she would write out in real small script and put it in a fake little pocket watch and then charge off to give him the plans. And that was kind of the reason that the Confederate won the Battle of Front Royal in 1861. Hear that? That may come.
I think that was the flag outside. That's scary,
Okay.
though.
So we're going into another room.
What?
The room over here, Bill. So come on, follow us.
I also put the cat ball over there in the...
Oh, very good.
I haven't...
We're going to start,
Here you go, the
Man, we keep getting energy spikes.
Yeah, it's very, like, it's kind of
Nothing's
hard to
here.
get energy spikes, and there isn't anything close by
Nothing.
that's setting it off.
So we set out cat balls, which is a cat toy with a lighted bulb. So anything that can move those, the light will go off. So that is a true indication that we have a spirit in here.
Can you help me?
We're here. We're here to hear your story. So anything you want to tell us. So we're going to walk into the next room. Let me tell you about these steps. When I was a kid, we didn't have access to the upstairs. It was an apartment up there. I would constantly hear people walking up and down these steps all the time. And one of the things, and I remember to this day, the closet doors would always open up. My mother would always tell me, quit.
Help me.
We're going to help you, definitely. What do you want us to do? But one of the things, as she would complain, say, stop leaving the closet doors open. I said, Mom, it's not me, it's the ghost. Even as a young kid, I knew that this place had spirits. So we're going to go into the dining room now. This one is going to be very interesting. I want to spend a little time in here because this room at that time was a bedroom for my great uncle and my grandfather. They passed away in this room. So we're going to see if we can pick up any names. I'm not going to mention any names. We're going to ask some names. So we're going to go over here now. I definitely want you to do a scan right there.
All right.
See if we can get anything there.
I hate turning my back to, like, the stairs and doorways.
I told her.
I told her. What did you tell her? Can you tell us? Some of these words you're going to see here are random. And it's got to be related to what we're doing. So I want to do some scans around the room. Is anybody here would like to give us your name or your story? We're here to listen to you. We'd like to know some names.
There's energy over here.
That's what I thought it would be.
It's not very strong, but it's...
It's energy there. Who is there in that corner? Is anybody that we would know?
It's good energy.
So right now we don't hear anything, but we do have an energy spike in this area.
That is quite loud.
Yes.
I think that's the...
I want it.
You're wanted? That's Bellboyd. You were wanted back then. They were looking for you.
There's a bigger energy spike now.
Yeah? Okay. Like I say, wow.
Right there, it's 46.
See, we didn't get that in the Bottas house at all. But here in the Bellboyd house, we're getting some energy.
Here.
Is anybody here that would like to talk to us? Where's our meter? Is it low?
It's calibrated. Hold on. It's low. No.
Okay. Would anybody like to say anything? Would I know anybody that's in this room? You may knew me when I was a young boy.
I can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you too. What would you like to tell us? Go ahead if you would. We're going to try a new meter in this room. It's called an EVP, electronic voice phenomenon. It uses AM or FM frequencies at a high-pitched, high speed to pick up any voices that a spirit could use. It's a little more precise. With this, we can actually get, men's, women's, or children's voices. So it's going to be a minute and she'll set this up. And listen to you. We know when you were here, you were wanted.
What do you mean?
They were chasing you. The Union knew you were a spy. So they were actually trying to get you away. This is before you went to the old prison in Washington, D.C., the old Capitol Prison. Do you remember that? That, that is the flower. Can you tell me who that is? You'll use that near that because sometimes it's not as clear.
It's over here.
Over here. Nice. We're here, so you tell us. Was it a man's or a woman's voice?
It was, I can't really tell. It was, I guess, a man's voice.
Yeah. You know what I want to do, not in this one?
Mm-hmm.
That one thing you and I talked about where you're in a different room with headphones and blindfold?
The Estes method.
Estes, that's what I'm trying to think of. Now, why is it spiking?
Right here, this area right here.
It's heavy right there.
Yeah, it's got weird. I guess somebody might be standing there.
Is anybody here in this corner that would like to talk to us? What was that?
I didn't quite catch that.
Well, we'll catch it again when we,
Oh, look at this.
huh?
There's a lot of energy right here too. But did you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
There's some noises here. Let me show you something. You said, is this the light you were talking about? But it's an oil lamp. That's an oil lamp, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that should not register.
No, I shouldn't.
I love it.
Only for you.
Only for you.
What if you try to hold it? Oh, it just cut. Oh. That was one of these ones. You try to hold it. You've got to be kidding me right now. No freaking way.
Tell them what you just got on the mic. This is weird.
That's.
This is proof that it's actually happening. This is an oil lamp. This meter that she just put in front of here registers electrical magnetic fields. There's no magnetic field in an oil lamp. When we asked, the meter said only for you. When I did it, it did not go off. When she did it, it spiked twice. 3 times on an oil lamp. It said something right there.
So I had something try to come through, but it didn't quite.
Yeah,
That's.
that was a man's voice.
Do we have more batteries, by the way? Because it is running a little bit.
It's not with us today. We'll get some more. Was that this one?
No, it was this one.
Oh, that one. We are definitely getting some things in here today. So let's walk around the room, see what we can get. If they want to tell us more or tell us to come back here, we will. If you want us to come back to that corner, we're still listening for names.
Yeah, if you'd like to tell us your name, that'd be great. We'd, everything here.
Any orbs?
Not that I see.
We're getting some electrical waves. I heard this.
Yeah, there's a lot of like shuffling and thumping and clicking upstairs.
Anyone. We're here.
And it was,
She won't leave.
she won't leave.
Maybe she wants to stay here.
No, I got it right. She won't leave.
See, we were in the Bacchus house, and they used up a lot of the energy.
Yeah.
So we may run out on that today.
Yeah, I think we might run out.
The
battery on that one.
the recorder has a brand new battery in it,
Yeah.
and this was charged. I want to go up here. Oh, once we get down there.
Uh-huh.
I want you to get the camera. Get another spike.
Yeah. It's around here.
There's a lot of spikes in that room.
There is.
Only for you.
I guess so.
And that was, you usually get twice for confirmation. You got 3 times.
I I'll grab the camera.
This was an interesting, this is one of the closets that would constantly come open. It would be open, and it's a heavy door and latched. I mean, you can't just leave that open. So that door was always being open. I would always get in trouble saying, I'm not leaving these doors open. So we're gonna walk into upstairs. We're gonna go upstairs now into the bedrooms. So, and that could be interesting. And one of the reasons I think the doors are open, Bellboyd was locked in the room before the union came and got her to put her in prison. So my belief is, I don't think she likes doors being shut or locked. So we're gonna look and listen to see if we can get anything, confirmation of that. So let's go on upstairs. Preston, this was put over Boyd's casket. Even though she was buried in Wisconsin, she was definitely a daughter of the Virginia. So flag's a little dirty, but this was put over her grave and given to the Heritage Society quite a few years ago by the family. Belle, would you like to say anything about your flag? Do you remember it? Okay, we'll go up to the next little landing. I want to show a picture of this.
Careful.
I used to think this was strange. I couldn't figure it out. This was actually a ventilation because they didn't have air conditioning back then. So they would open this and you would get cross ventilation through the doors. So this is just a little, before air conditioning hit.
If that cutout is in that closet, I'm gonna pee my pants.
Is the headstone in here?
That's the rock right there?
Yeah? Is it laid down?
Yes, it is.
Can you see it? The writing? Or is it
hold on.
down, face down?
Goodbye.
No, we're going to be here a while. We've opened a closet door. There is, recovered in this house, is an old headstone, one of the oldest in Front Royal. So Rose is taking the photographs of it now.
You can kind of see the writing.
Good. It was back in the 1600s, this
Alright.
tombstone.
Let me zoom in a
I
little
keep talking
bit.
to my phone like it's a mic.
There you go. Alright.
Okay. Well, if anybody's attached to the tombstone, you can actually talk to us. We're going up another little flight of steps.
Just to confirm, that door is shut. If
It
it
is shut right
opens,
now.
if it opens, we'll know.
This is one of the period dresses. And I am not going up in that attic. It's way too small for me.
Oh yeah. I could fit, but I'm not doing that either.
Not going up there. Show what's in the case. I'm not sure myself. The wind blowing.
Yeah.
That's the door. There's going to be some creepy noises today.
Alright, real quick.
Killed.
Guilt.
Killed.
Killed. Who was killed here? Was anybody killed up here? I've never heard stories where anybody was killed. But you've been around a lot longer than I have, so if you know anything, let us know. We are now going to go in Bellboyd's bedroom.
These floors are quite creepy.
Belle, if you're here, let us know.
Whoa. Did you hear that big thud?
Uh-huh. This is an interesting room. Belle actually had a viewpoint behind the Fishback Hotel of when the war started, you know, when the war came down Main Street. So this is where she would have been when she ran out to give General Jackson the messages. So this is an interesting room, and if anybody is here that would like to speak to us, we're listening.
Where's that even coming from?
Jacket.
Jacket. I have a jacket.
She's got a jacket on. Was it the jacket from the Confederacy or the Union?
Yeah, I was just thinking the jacket downstairs. We didn't get to that.
She was showing a picture of that, yeah. One of the interesting things out here, which I thought was a very interesting, and kind of funny.
You repeat.
Yes, I did repeat that. But there was a newspaper man in the area from New York. He was trying to get a story about how bad Bellboyd was and how dangerous she was. He was writing very inflammatory statements about her. So she trapped him in this room, locked the door, and went out. And he got out, but he was captured. So he wrote some very inflammatory, derogatory statements about her. So if you'd like to comment, Bill, about what he said about you, we'd love to listen to your side. We're hearing thumbs. Does it say anything or just going through?
It's gonna do. I'm gonna try to keep an ear out for it. But I got the recorder next
Yep.
to it, so can't.
Are you getting any energy spikes in her room?
There's some energy like around here.
She stayed at the window. The Union newspaper man stayed at this window.
Right there.
This is where he escaped out the window. That's where he was. This is very interesting.
That said something. I think it said "you're wanted,"
That's what he would have told her when he was doing his report.
but I guess we'll have to look back.
Yeah, we'll review that back. Yep, she locked him in this room, so it probably angered him quite a bit.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, we thank you for what you're doing.
This is higher than the one downstairs.
This
It's
is
at like
crazy.
40, keeps going up like it's
This is very crazy.
62. Downstairs was 30.
Yep. So somebody went out that window. That is residual still here.
There's
There's no,
clarification, there's literally nothing anywhere.
there's no lamps,
Nothing right
nothing.
there. No electric.
And it doesn't pick up
lights.
sunlight.
Camera.
Camera.
There is a camera
There
here,
is a camera.
but it's not close enough that it would set that meter off. How would you know what a camera was? Oh, okay, she would have known the camera. Who was in this room? Can you give us any names? Are there anybody here that would like to talk to us? We'd like to know your name and your story.
You know, this is the same corner downstairs, and there was nothing in the corner and everything down.
Car.
The car did just pass by.
She just saw a car. Somebody said.
So maybe downstairs we were getting that frequency and everything, but when we came up here, it's stronger because this
Stronger.
is where we were getting it from. Because that's why it's at like 62.
Yeah. The residual energy is still
Now
here.
it's at 69.
Wow. That's crazy.
So there's something right
I mean,
here.
yeah, to have the meter go off, it shows it's a very strong energy level. Especially with there, like you say, there are no lamps here.
So
Would you like to talk to this meter? Say anything here?
we can hear you through this one if there's anybody right here or in this room at all.
We can hear your voice in here.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not, but it's a man's voice.
it was.
Is this the Union, a news reporter? That wouldn't be, that's the residual music. That's one.
It said something. It was like, are you coming?
I love it. Anybody still here? We're still here. We We know this wasn't your bed, but was anybody in this bed before?
Did you see that? I didn't even hear it.
You're getting some high residual spikes.
Right there.
Right there. Somebody is in the bed.
You taking a nap? I wish I was a man. I wasn't a nap. Not a permanent nap. Let me
No,
clarify
no.
that.
You know, we came in here not expecting a lot, but we have gotten a whole lot so far.
It's unknown.
We know it's unknown. That's what we're here to listen to you. But I'd like to have some names. That would help us immensely.
So right now it's just pointing it right there.
Yeah.
Just like I can't see the red or anything at the moment.
That's why I want to get another camera and infrared.
I'm gonna have to bring my camera and everything so that way.
You can walk around with it. That is so weird.
Is it only for you is the real question. You wanna try?
Yep.
Just let me know.
Very much confirmation.
You've gotta be kidding me. What the
Nothing.
heck? Look, there's.
Nothing.
What if I touch it? Now she's gone.
I walk over here.
What the heck?
Only for you.
That's some
She's been said it
bull crap.
twice. It said it twice now. This pathetic. No, it isn't pathetic. It's very interesting. You spiked the meter for her.
Are you seeing this? Because this is crazy.
This hasn't happened before. So she is definitely sensitive, more sensitive than I am to the spirits. So they're interacting with her better. Now we did one not long ago at our bakery, which is a brewery. Those spirits didn't like me at all.
Oh yeah. They kept saying he was annoying.
Annoying, go away.
That said something. I don't know what it said.
Yeah. This is weird. She's getting energy spikes.
You take a nap right there.
Okay, we're going to go into another room now. It was the room of the owners of this place, the Stewart family, which was Bellboyd's uncle and aunt. That was why she came up here. I'm looking for a little girl here, possibly about 11 or 12, maybe
Give it to
13.
me.
Give it to me.
What is that?
Give it to me. That's what it said.
We're looking for a little slave girl that was with Bellboyd.
Oh.
I would like to, I know her name, but I would like for you to give us her name if she was here. She put down a cat ball, a very nice toy if you'd like to roll it. There's plenty of energy over there.
The lights.
Hmm?
The light is. That's my.
That's your phone.
Oopsie. Oh, silent. All right. The light has gone like out pretty much.
Energy pulled from it.
Yeah, it's not lighting up anymore.
Yeah.
I guess.
We'll change that up and get another one.
Yeah, we got others.
Yeah. But see, that's what I tell people. A lot of stuff that is battery operated and things like that, a spirit can pull energy out of them to strengthen themselves because that's what they're made up of, is energy.
Grandfather.
Whoa.
There it is. Thank you. I want that confirmation. My grandfather passed away in this house, so I thank you. Can you give me his name? That would be great.
There was like stepping over that.
I heard that.
When it said grandfather, there was a.
Yeah. If you're still here, you can talk to us. I know your story. I'd like to know what you say from wherever you are. Is your energy still in here?
Putting my phone on silent so that.
Ghost might want to call you.
Oh, that'd be cool. It'd be like the anonymous number. I pick it up and it's just like,
Hello.
that'd be terrible.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Hi, thank you for calling Pizza Hut.
Okay, we're gonna go into the Stewart's, the master bedroom now. See if we can get anything from that.
Yes.
That is just,
That's so weird. Why is it only for me? Why do I have to be the chosen one?
they actually told you that, which was confirmation. It was for you.
Only for you,
Only
right?
for you.
Right, everything else is in my pocket.
You know what it didn't say this time? Behind you. The last reading we did at the other house, the Botha's house, she was filming and it said behind you.
Yeah.
But this one, when I came in the room, said damaged. So we don't know if it was someone that was damaged or something. We're in the Stewart's master bedroom now. This is where they stay. This was Bellboyd's aunt and uncle. So we'll see if anybody would like to talk to us here.
I'm going through all my millions of pockets to get all my equipment. Oh, we're prints with a bunch of pockets today, so
Yeah.
that way I didn't have an issue because last time I was stuffing it all in
Stuff,
my pockets.
everything, yeah. There's a spinning wheel. That's me. And a period dress.
You put that right there. It's a very faint glow. It still glows, but it's just faint.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to be like.
And like I say, that's pulling the energy out of it. They shouldn't have gone off that soon.
The little back part is such a pain to get out.
She's gonna start an EVP in this room,
Sure.
so you can talk there if you'd like to.
Did it say sure?
Sure. When I said I was starting an EVP. Very clearly, sure.
Alright then. It's good to see you.
So it does suit you, whoever's in this room.
And whose room is this?
This was the Stewarts, the mother and father, or actually the aunt and uncle of Bellboyd. Would anybody like to say anything in this room? We're listening.
So you're pretty, pretty bonnets and purse and mirrors, lovely. I'm not gonna go right there because that has
Oh, man.
right there.
Yeah. So you may get a false reading.
Here.
Anything in the mirror?
You wanna take a picture with me?
I always did like old mirrors.
Me too.
Do you still have your hat? The hat?
Oh, I'll have to make
This room is quiet. There's not a lot of activity here.
I guess I'll go back by myself.
It likes you over there. Anybody here? Rose is going to the other room. It would freak you out if you took the hat off your head.
There's a.
Heaven.
Did someone cross over and go into heaven?
It's walking this way.
What, you got energy?
Yeah.
Very nice. Who's coming towards us?
I think it stopped right there because it's 38. Now it's 31, so I think it's like, oh, I'm walking away now.
Yeah. That's why I want to do an SLS sometime or another.
Yes.
We're going to get an SLS meter so we can see things that walk.
Because there's like nowhere else.
No, it's quiet in this room. There's not a lot of activity.
The dress.
Did it spike?
It's got 16 on the dress.
Not much, yeah. Well, this has been great up here. We appreciate it. We're going to go back downstairs now. If you'd like us to stop and talk, we will be going back into the dining room where you told us to come back, just to do a recap in that room. That seems like where the most use was, the most contact.
All right.
We're going to go back into the dining room now because that's where we're finding the most activity. We were actually told to come back. So the spirit that wants us to come back, we're going to go back in there and see if they have something else for us to find out. This is where we got the most energy spikes, and it seemed to flow right upstairs, as Rose did with the windows up there, the area on the wall. Once again, when I held the meter, it did nothing. Rose, it did full energy spikes. So we're going to walk back in here. So if any of the spirits want to talk to us, we're here to listen.
Oh my goodness.
What? Did you get a spike?
No.
You got a shadow?
Something knocked on the door.
I love it.
But it was the closet door.
The closet door. They're in the closets.
Oh my goodness. It startled me.
That's what it's supposed to. They want to play games with you.
Alright. So,
No shadow people today. We did have a shadow person in the other house.
the office house, yeah. I'm pointing
So
it
I always want to capture a shadow person. So if you let us know.
You'd like
Now you were talking upstairs about a jacket. Were you talking about the Confederate jacket over there? Is there something there?
There doesn't seem to be any spikes or anything right there.
Did this go off? Or what does it do? It's got weird. It's not my normal screen.
There you go. We didn't say anything.
Oh, it's windy. You're hearing some wind now, so that's always interesting. See if you can get your spikes again.
Down.
Down.
Down. That's the oil lamp.
That is just the strangest thing.
And that's the corner.
Yeah. Whatever spirit or entity is right there. I know why it's supposed to. Upstairs, you told me grandfather. I know that's. What was that?
Not.
Not? Well, who was it then? Tell us. That way we know and maybe help you. This originally was the dining room where families sitting around the table. Well, it's quiet now, so I think we're going to close now. We appreciate you allowing us in your home. We're so happy that you let us spend some time with you. One thing I ask you right now, whoever's here stays. Do not follow us. You're not allowed to follow us. This is your house.
Yes.
We're going out. We're going to tell your story, but you can't follow us.
Yeah, you have to stay here. Sorry.
No, that's it. Okay, thank you. We'll be editing this very soon. We hope to see you on Facebook. On YouTube channel. Thank you.